what's in the game.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Barcelona versus France.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Cole Palmer. Promising move from Barcelona. Can he put them in front? Taylor. Jamie Vardy now. Girassi. Intercepting it intelligently. Rivaldo. Now Haaland. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And the ball back with Barcelona here. Pavel Wyszczek. Girassi. Wyszczek. Out of play, throw in. Rivaldo. Palmer. McAllister. Haaland. Cole Palmer. An encouraging move from Barca. And to give them the advantage. And it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And France get the ball moving again. Can they come up with an answer here? Hansko. On to Palmer. David Hansko. Vardy. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the ball is rolling again. France trailing after the first half. Can they find an effective response here in the second? Pavel Wyszczek. Well, spot on with that challenge. Palmer. could be. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Vardy. Well, we're into the final half hour. Referee had a good view of that one. Lorenzo Insigne. Donnarumma. Roberto Carlos. Wilting on. This could level it. Rivaldo. Holland. On to Palmer. And on to Di Lorenzo. David Hansko. Rivaldo. Taylor. 10 minutes to go. Vardy. And a fine tackle.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These Barca fans are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. And there's not long left now.
Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. Smart defending. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, a smart stop. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Danger still on. And that will be that. The end of this game and a French defeat. Not what they were hoping for at all, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid versus France.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Eusebio. Taylor. Vardy. Kenneth Taylor. Jamie Vardy now. Koundé. Can he put it away? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Lorenzo Insigne. And France pushing forward with options available. And he might be through here. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Eusebio likes to run with the ball at his feet. And let's give credit to the defending. You don't want to be conceding there. A Real goal from the corner would really change the complexion of the match. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Vardy. Oh, he's through here. Can he finish? In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Vardy. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Surely! Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. The ball rolling again. France having already made a big first-half statement here. Will we see more dazzling football from them in this second half? Lorenzo Insigne. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Vardy. Insigne! And not cleared away properly. Was it a great clearance? Well, it just petered out. Pavel Wojciech. Oh, big moment! And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Three goals without reply. Well, we're into the final half hour. Kenneth Taylor. Confident attacking play. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
A lopsided contest. 4-0. Girassi. Vardy. In with a chance. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And played the pass well. Showing good defensive judgment. Bashowek. Oh, what an opportunity! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Vardy. Vinicius Junior. Well, he stopped them in their tracks, and the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid versus France.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Almada. Ferreira. Nicely timed tackle. Vanja Milinkovic-Savic. Given away by Real Madrid. Lorenzo Insigne. And the ball is with Girassi. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Vardy, and a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Throw-in has been awarded. Kenneth Taylor. Vardy. Here's Insigne. And that's an important intervention. France moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Davor Šuker. He's in here. Well, it might still work out for them. And a close offside decision as they were threatening. Jordi Clasie. Pavel Bashowek. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Jordi Clasie. Bashowek. Kenneth Taylor. Lorenzo Insigne. Ferreira. Davor Šuker. The first half here comes to an end. Well, it's advantage France after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Almada. What can Real do from this position? Great opportunity! Can they create something? They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Now with Vidic. Jeremy Frimpong. Said Al-Owairan. Here's Valverde. Can they level the game? A Real corner then. Can they get themselves back into the game? Goalkeeper's ball. It was always going to be that way. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Davor Schuker. Now with Al-Owairan. Well, he's certainly not alone. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Almada. On to Vitinha. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? Might be able to get in behind the defence. Could be troublesome. Can he put them in front? And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It is Borussia Dortmund versus France.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Mbomo. And a Dortmund corner here. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Jordi Clasie. Taylor. Jamie Vardy now. Here's Insigne. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Taylor. Can they find a gap in the defence? Isco. Haaland is with Vinicius Junior. Strong but fair tackle. Koke. Decent position for Dortmund to be in. A clean strike, but with no real direction to worry the keeper. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Lorenzo Insigne. And on to Vidic. Jordi Clasie. Jamie Vardy now. This is looking good. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Vardy. Girassi. Lorenzo Insigne. And cut out nicely. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And off we go again. The second half has begun. Isco. Koke. Mbomo. Haaland. Will it be? Taylor. Girassi. Kenneth Taylor. Lorenzo Insigne. Bishoek. And the pass keeps them going. And in a perfect position. Oh, big moment! Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
That's just a loss of focus. Oh, there it is! The mistake punished to the maximum, and the goalkeeper left distraught. Huge error.
Well, here it is again, and there's no getting away from it. It's a big blunder. He's just got that all wrong, hasn't he?
Well, back underway here. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not Dortmund can find the right reply. Haaland. Good-looking sequence. Now, who can he play it to? And there to intercept. Oh, to level the match. And that's it! A goal for Borussia Dortmund to square things here.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Bashowek. Jordi Klasi. And the ball is with Girassi. Effective challenge. 10 minutes to go then. And France come away with it. On the attack as there to be late excitement. And he's broken free. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here. They can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid versus France.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Ndoye. Joao Felix. Dan Ndoye. He has teammates around him. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Taylor. Here's Insigne. Kenneth Taylor. Lorenzo Insigne. And options in the centre. Karim Benzema. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Can he put them in front? And up for grabs off the keeper. Quite the catalogue of great saves, and that the latest one. Pavel Wojciech. Girassi. Vardy. And they keep things ticking over nicely. And a chance for the lead. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
And moving through the gears now, Benzema. Very well read by Moore. Vidic. Maldini. Kenneth Taylor. Jamie Vardy now. Taylor. Paolo Maldini. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Good move in the making from France. Is it going to be? Well read to put an end to that attack. Joao Felix. Dan Ndoye. Pirlo. Getting forward. But the danger averted for now. And the lead beckons. Oh, still up for grabs. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Vardy. Here's Insigne. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Ndoye. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Andrea Pirlo. Vardy. And the ball is with Girassi. Kenneth Taylor. Coman. And Mateus has it. Good tackle, take it away. Joel Ward. He made good progress there. Chance for Vardy! Oh, what? And it's come off the keeper. Not the best clearance. Smuggled away. Lorenzo Insigne. Well, there it is, the final whistle, and France have prevailed in this one. Your thoughts?
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Chelsea versus France.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Cole Palmer. Vardy. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Girassi. Taylor. Could be. It could be up for grabs. And the pass deftly cut out. Kenneth Taylor. Jackson Irvine. Haaland. Insigne on the ball. Options around him. And alleviating the pressure. Taylor. Vardy. Girassi. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. In with a chance. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So back underway. Will there be a response from France here? Haaland. Well, almost at half-time here, and it's Chelsea on top. Stuart, interested to... And he's made headway! Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Jackson Irvine. Haaland. Now with Ibrahimovic. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the ball is rolling again. France trailing after the first half. Can they find an effective response here in the second? Veron. Kenneth Taylor. And the defensive intervention there. Ibrahimov and an opening! Oh, still something on here! No defensive resilience there. Lorenzo Insigne. He's in here. Still doable. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Jackson Irvine. Ibrahimovic. Oh, fine play. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Kenneth Taylor. Here's Insigne. 20 minutes to go in this one. Taylor. Lorenzo Insigne. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Vardy. Well read to ease the pressure. Girassi. Taylor. Ibrahimovic. And he's through here. Jordi Clasie. Jamie Vardy now. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Sotoka. Real chance. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Full-time then, the referee's whistle, and it's a win for Chelsea. That's the big headline, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid versus France.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Garincha. France come away with it. Vardy. And the ball is with Girassi. Vinicius Junior. Gerd Müller. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, he's through here. And still danger here. A bit disappointing in the end. Kaká. And France with the ball again. Well, the challenge was clean, but the danger not cleared. Cleared away. Jordi Clasie. Just cutting off the supply. Kenneth Taylor. And saved by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Garincha. An alert piece of defending. Garincha. Now with Müller. And the keeper reacting just as we would have expected. Boshoek. Girassi. Jamie Vardy now. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Substitution for Real Madrid. Second half underway, and both teams will be itching to break the deadlock. Jordi Clasie. Kenneth Taylor. Boshoek. It's with Clasie. Pavel Boshoek. Vinicius Junior. Müller. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. Palmer. Now Kaká. Müller. Garincha. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Girassi. And Real Madrid have it back now. Plenty of support here. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Girassi. Vardy. A bit wasteful from France. 10 minutes left for play. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
And perfectly positioned. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is France facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Lorenzo Insigne. Here's Insigne. Insigne. And clears the danger. Bergkamp. Forlan. Fine work from France to win back possession. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Toni Kroos. Bishoek. Girassi. Jamie Vardy now. Can he put it away? Oh, still needs clear. Rivaldo. Diego Forlan. And here's Rivaldo. Now with Forlan. And he has options available. This could be the equaliser. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Gassi. Pavel Wyszorek. He's in with a chance. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Barella. Dennis Bergkamp. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Regained possession. Could reduce the deficit. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Pavel Wyszorek. Ward now. And the ball is with Girassi. Rivaldo. Oh, big chance. Oh, a goal! The equaliser! They've completely changed the equation.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Jordi Clasie. Wyszorek. Jamie Vardy now. Oh, in with a chance! Barella. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. But the danger averted for now. Lorenzo Insigne. Chance here. And wonderful defending there. A quarter of an hour remaining here. And France have it back now. At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power to grab a winner. He has teammates around him. Lorenzo Insigne. Vardy. And the ball is with Girassi. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Chelsea versus France.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Declan Rice. And Chelsea have given us away. Jordi Clasie. Girassi. Here's Insigne. Must be! And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Karim Benzema. Javier Zanetti. Zanetti. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. This could square the game. And up for grabs off the keeper. Just cutting off the supply. Girassi. And a tidy ball. Well, it could be on for him here. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. A chance to finish. Oh, off the post. Still alive. Taylor. Lorenzo Insigne. Surely. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Declan Rice. On to Benzema. And Chelsea looking dangerous. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Vardy. He's in here. Chance still on. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
So the action is restarted, and it's been a goal-scoring masterclass from France so far. You sense it's a question of how many. And he's in behind. Declan Rice. On to Benzema. That is that for the first half here. The ball rolling again. France having already made a big first-half statement here. Will we see more dazzling football from them in this second half? Zanetti. France with the ball again. From one side of the pitch to the other. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Declan Rice. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And France regaining possession. Oh, big chance! And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Karim Benzema. Smart defending. Vardy. Girassi. Chance for Vardy! Perhaps now. Brilliant, crisp and clean tackle. Can they survive? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, they had chances to deal with that better. They'll be really disappointed with that.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Did well to win the ball back. Insigne. And that is offside. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Simple catch, really. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. And the final whistle is sounded. A victory here for France. Your thoughts on their performance?
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's France taking on Liverpool.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Taylor. Solid punch. The referee has given a corner. And a solid clearance. And he did well to cut it out. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. France looking dangerous here. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Eduardo Camavinga. This might be productive. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Lorenzo Insigne. Must take the lead here. Oh, he squandered the opportunity. He might be relieved, though, to see that the offside flag is up.
Well, the linesman's sparing his blushes here, but you have to say it was a shocking effort.
Pele, Ryan Thomas, Christian Stuani. Another perfect position to read it. Ndoye. On to Lascelles. Liverpool unable to hold on to the ball. Oh, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. Alexander Sørloth. Kenneth Taylor. Girassi. Jamie Vardy now. In with a chance. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Vardy. And France pushing forward with options available. Promising attack, but his timing was off. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw-in then. Well, found wanting in the throw-in department there. Vardy. Well read to put an end to that attack. Girassi. Vardy. Pavel